Hello everyone and welcome to the football place. I am Tejus Sharma and in today's video we'll be talking about the match which recently took place like mere hours ago, 2 hours ago, right? And that was between Leeds and Liverpool. And my god, what a match! Full of action, drama. I mean, it's like I'm describing a movie, but in fact, I'm describing a match and it was entertaining. Definitely. Especially for us Liverpool fans because we ended up winning it 3-0. So, with that, I think I should start my review for this match. The action. Okay, then. So, let's talk about the first half. And I tuned in and I was watching the match for like 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe. Leeds had the upper hand, maybe, yeah, slight upper hand, with the crowd and everything backing them up. It's a home ground in Ellen Road. These Liverpool players have not experienced Ellen Road firsthand, and it can be a noisy place, and those fans are very passionate about the crowd. I mean, wow, what a crowd! What a crowd! And I was feeling intimidated. I was watching through a screen miles away from the stadium, but I was like, whoa. I mean, I can only imagine what it was like for the Liverpool players, but it doesn't matter. They passed the test and they came through for us and they got the 3 points. Those three crucial points which we need because this title race is going to be really tight and each and every win counts. Every point counts. Every point counts. So, yeah, we got the maximum points. We won by 3-0. But the only criticism I feel is that we could have won by more. But I'll talk about that later. I was talking about the first half of the game, in which Leeds were okay, they had a slight upper hand in the first 15-20 minutes. But then, once Liverpool struck, and who else but Mo Salah would score the opening goal for Liverpool, and it was magnificent. Now I know people will say that it was a tap in, but in fact, I argue that the space at which the ball was coming towards him, he had to position himself perfectly and then score that goal. And he did it brilliantly. He got his 100th Premier League goal, which is amazing, outstanding, and yeah, we hope he scores his 150th goal for us as well, and then 200. Basically, what I'm saying is that Salah extends his contract. We'll see. But today, Salah not only scored the goal, he also created chances for the others, especially Mane. And I'll talk about Mane later, but those missed chances, uh, it shows he's not got his confidence back. See, we'll talk about him later. So in the first half, Salah scored in the 21st minute. He scored the goal, a assist from Trent, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and then the match proceeded, and we were on top. We were the dominant team, and it was a smooth ride from there. After we scored the first goal, it was smooth right from then onwards. So yeah, then the first half ended, and I was like, okay, we scored, but we led by one goal, and I was slightly worried because one goal lead is not enough. So I was hoping that we should at least score one more goal to provide that cushion, and then we did rather early in the second half, right in the 50th minute, Fabinho scored. I mean, Fabinho. Wow, who would have thought he hasn't scored for 15 months? But fair play, fair play. He played well, Fabinho. And he was the man of the match, and deservedly so. I mean, he is a consistent player. He plays consistently well, right? He's one of the best defensive midfielders, for sure. We are so lucky to have him, and that he has signed his contract again in the contract extension. We are so lucky that Liverpool will be able to avail his services for like 4 years more. So we're so lucky, and yeah, fantastic player. He scored the second goal, shorty defending from Leeds, especially Patrick Bamford. But it is what it is. We took that opportunity and we scored. So I'm happy. Fabinho. Good job. Then came the injury. And I guess it was too horrific because even the TVs, they didn't replay what happened. It must have been really bad. I just saw it in real time, and I mean, I thought that it was bad, but the way they were describing it, I didn't think that it was that bad. They covered Harvey Elliott, so we didn't know what was happening. But from what I've heard, it's that he has displayed his ankle, and his ankle turned the wrong way, and I just hope that Harvey Elliott makes a speedy recovery, that he is ready and he's fit and he is well, because he's a talented player and he has a great career in front of him. So I hope that he recovers quickly, but his recovery should be good also. Right? That he doesn't face these issues in the future. But we'll see what happens. But all I can say right now is that get well soon, Harvey Elliott. You will be missed, and once you come back and you are 100% fit, then I'm sure Klopp will slowly but surely reintegrate you into the team. And he himself said that he will be missed and we will be waiting for him, and that is true. That lad has impressed us all, and we need to support him. And I hope that again, I hope he recovers quickly. So after that horrific incident, his defender Strike, if hopefully I'm pronouncing his name correctly, Strike, he got the red card. And obviously it was so horrible that even he didn't care that he got the red card. He was concerned for Harvey Elliott. And Van Dijk then went and consoled him and then sent him on his way. Van Dijk, what a guy. Van Dijk is such a wonderful human being. Wow. And then after this red card incident, play resumed, and I was worried that maybe this may have a negative impact on the players' mentality, because they lost one of their own in a horrific incident. So I thought maybe it would run in their mind, the incident would keep on running in their mind and it may distract them. Thankfully, it didn't, and Mane scored the third goal in the extra time, and we ended up winning 3-0 with a happy ending, although with concern, of course. Of course, the result is extremely good, but we're still concerned for Harvey Elliott. And speaking of concern, I think it's time to talk about Mane. Mane, I love you, man. were amazing. But you have to admit, even he will admit himself, that he hasn't been his best self in this, like last year. Yeah, he hasn't been his former self. His form has dipped drastically. He faces so many opportunities, and I mean Salah did as well. But Mane missed so many clear-cut opportunities. He could have fed, if he's not confident, he could have fed other players. But he managed to score an excellent goal. I'll have to say that despite him missing so many chances, the goal that he scored was amazing. That swivel that he did, Thiago passed him, and then that small slight touch so that the ball would be where he wanted it to be, and then he swiveled and scored a wonderful goal. And I hope that that goal would give him more confidence, because he needs that boost, that he needs that dose of confidence, definitely, because he plays well, he's in the correct positions, but that final finishing, kind of like Timo Werner last year. So we do not want that to happen. We want him to be happy and confident, and that's why I feel that this third goal would boost his confidence. So with that, yeah, that was my match reaction to the Liverpool versus Leeds game, or rather Leeds versus Liverpool game. And with that, we are tied for the first position. I mean, technically we are third. We are level on points with Chelsea and United. And I mean, Chelsea is second only because of, I think, alphabetic order, because we have the exact same record as them. We conceded 1 goal, we scored 9 goals, goal difference is 8. So, yeah, that's why we are level exactly the same as Chelsea right now. Manchester United have scored more goals, so they are on top right now. But this is turning out to be a very, very interesting and very close title race. I mean, it has already started. I feel the title race has already started. The top 4 teams, which we expected, right? Those top 4 teams are already in the top 4 positions. I mean, yes, Everton have a game and they could throw Manchester City in the 5th position, but we know, yeah, Man City will come back. So it's going to be an interesting title race for sure, and I hope that Liverpool ends up on top, winning the league for the second time in 3 years. And we'll see. We have maintained our unbeaten record for now. We have been unbeaten for 14 games now. And yeah, may that continue. Okay, with that, I'd like to close this video. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please press the like button and also subscribe to my channel, because it will help me a lot. Right? Please take care of yourself. Right? Goodbye.